Leo and Danny show.
It's when you boast and stuff. I think that both him and Logan Paul, when they got horribly canceled, they were boasting a lot. Like Logan Paul was making these vlogs that, he'd like, I made my first million and now like this and like and I bought this and like, and DeLeo always had that. He had that joke on his pod about the Brinks truck. Every time he'd be like, I got 2 shows this weekend, and then he'd put on a little sound of a Brinks truck. Back it up. Yeah. Beep, beep.
That's hilarious.
It's really funny. I loved it, but I think people get jealous and they get upset, and then eventually they want to take you down. It's like that. I remember it because of that. The movie, it really made it it affected me a lot because I was like, damn, that's really legit. But American Gangster, when the black, what was his name?
Denzel
Frank Lucas.
Washington?
Yeah, Denzel. But Frank Lucas was the character he was playing, and when the one time he decided to go and be flashy at the fight. Then all of a sudden he brought all this attention to him, and then that dirty cop,
great example,
go to his house. Yeah, so I think that
fun fact, and I'm almost hesitant to say this because of the racist company we have behind the keyboard.
Seriously.
But is Frank Lucas the character that he was playing, Denzel?
Yeah,
that guy. I looked into it on Wikipedia. It was actually borderline illiterate and nowhere near as suave,
classy, and
as Denzel
as the real
is.
guy. Yeah,
they classed him up, and I think it was a great choice for the screenplay.
Yeah,
but it's just interesting. He was a good businessman, but he was not nearly as smart as Denzel is in that movie. Absolutely, Leo. It's a disgusting part of human nature, isn't it? It is. I'm sure you would say that your whole life, I bet you've dealt with them. Kids like that who... Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you probably had fucked their girlfriend within the week beforehand, but there have been a lot of jealous guys who saw you on the baseball field slugging balls over the fence. Yeah. They saw you with your arm around a girl.
I had a really creepy one, bro. That one time, dude, I can't believe I've never talked about this on the pod, but I don't remember his name, but it was, I used to do like, I did theater with this little Asian kid, and he was like my buddy, and like, he took me home a couple of times, and we'd hang out every now and then. We stopped. No, shut up. About
everybody else got comfortable with where that was going.
We stopped talking, right? And
what happened? You didn't swallow?
No. I just like stopped doing theater at like the fucking junior college.
This is the gayest intro to a story you've ever started.
It gets dark real quick.
Okay.
He calls me up one night randomly, like a year and a half, 2 years after we had last seen each other, and he goes, "Hey man, I hope you die." And I said, "Listen, you little motherfucker. If you ever call me again or do anything like that, I'm going to find you and I'm going to fucking kill you, dude. So shut the fuck up." He's like, "Sorry." And then like started breathing heavy and just hung up. It was the creepiest thing of all time.
Oh, serves you right, Leo, for giving him chlamydia.
What the fuck? I did not fuck that kid. He wasn't even attracted. Well, if he was attractive,
a little Asian body, you flip him over on his stomach, you have a couple shots. Who cares?
Do you have any idea why he was mad at you?
I think it's because he was like, I think he was Filipino, and I was dating. I dated this really hot Filipino girl that like everybody was in love with at the time, that was in the theater program, and I think he was like obsessed with her and in love with her.
I'm so sick of it, man. I get jealous sometimes of people who they get on YouTube. They are these pop vloggers. They put out 5-minute, 10-minute videos of them getting coffee and walking their dog in the park. They get 3 million views, and after a couple months on YouTube, they're living in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
I hate it. But I have to realize, okay, that's not your brand. You don't have the same mass appeal, which is any middle schooler with 2 brain cells.
There we go.
It's okay. How do I make myself feel good in spite of these other shitheads climbing to the top like this? I just focus on the work. Do the comedy. It makes me happy. Sometimes I see guys in porn or guys, sadly, like Dino, who got these big cocks. And I'm like, you know what? I hate big cock guys. Big cock guys piss me off. I wish I could be like Danny D in all those porn videos I jerk off to incessantly with a veritable harpoon protruding from my hips. And just the way that would feel and look, it would be awesome. But I don't have a big cock. So I make the best of what I've got.
That's right.
And I just imagine that I got a 9-incher when I'm having sex with my girlfriend.
That's right.
It's the healthy option. And kids need to do that instead of calling Leo in the middle of the night and telling him they're going to kill him.
Yeah, dude.
Instead of stealing people's North Faces because those people have better taste in fashion than they do.
Fuck, Dino.
Instead of, I don't even know what else. Just jealousy and bitterness. That's why the kid in Aurora, Colorado shot up that movie theater.
Yeah. Little crazy fuck.
It's why the kid up in Santa Barbara
That
who
guy
couldn't
was
get laid
creepy, dude.
killed his roommate and then 3 sorority girls.
Yeah, that guy was creepy, man.
Fucking realize your limitations, work on them, be happy with the work you do in life, and if you're not, then change the work you do in life.
Yes. And there's about 1 billion examples of little tiny ugly guys that are getting fucking way better, more pussy than I am, just because they worked on themselves, they reached their peak, and they became someone, or they do something that they love, and they have success. Then pussy comes, man. Don't worry about it.
Pussiness isn't even a key ingredient to happiness, though.
No, it's not at all. Not even close. Like, that's another thing. Yeah, you guys will never understand that. I mean, it helps ease pain. It's like a vice. It's almost like a drug, but it definitely doesn't bring happiness. In fact, some of my darkest moments was after I came and I'm in some random whore's mouth, and I'm just looking out the window of my car thinking, is this it?
That's when the post-nut clarity hits.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Was it a rainy day? I'm imagining that being a rainy day.
Yeah, the rainy day for sure.
And then the conversation afterwards is like,
oh, God.
That was great.
Yeah, thanks.
So can I see you tomorrow?
Oh, no, I'm busy. I have to go shopping.
Oh, maybe I can come with you. I have really good taste in men's clothing.
My mom's coming. So no.
Oh, can we go to brunch with her? Let's do it.
No, she doesn't like brunch. She's like a homebody. So.
What about Mimi's Cafe? The orange juice is great. Your mom loves orange juice,
Mimi's,
right?
I like Mimi's Cafe, but no. I feel like I'm gonna be really busy, like for like the next 2 months.
I'll suck your dick again tomorrow.
Okay, then fine. We'll do it.
Scene. That's how it always goes with Leo. You can be happy, though, if you're just doing something you believe in.
Yes.
I'm starting to realize now, there's a passage in The Great Gatsby about the green light. The green light he always sees across the river on the other end of the dock. And that green light symbolizes money. It's West Egg, I think, where all the richest of the rich in New York high society live, and they're having parties, and they're listening to jazz.
Day, right? I think to this day, it's still like the most expensive per square foot properties.
Perhaps. Yeah. But the message of that book is somebody like Jay Gatsby, who lied, cheated, and stole to get what he had because he was a bootlegger and he was a dishonest man. He ends up, at the end of the book, face down in a swimming pool with 3 bullet holes in his back and nobody at his funeral. He was a guy who was jealous, and he was chasing the green light, the money, the status, the fame, the pussy. And as F. Scott told us, it is not a wise move. You can be happy with the most lowly of life. Dino could be happy right now.
I think Dino is kind of a happy kid.
He's too stoned to have emotions.
True. Yeah, it's like he's like one of those. It's almost like when they take anti-anxiety medication, sometimes people become like very soulless. It's almost like he has no soul. But would you say that Bilzerian in some ways is like Gatsby?
I don't know too much about the Dan Bilzerian scandal. Him not having any money.
Yeah.
Renting out this $50 million house on credit. I'm not sure what it's all about. When I listened to him on Rogan, I thought he was generally enjoyable, but I could see how he might be a little bit not in touch with reality. Might have a little too much ego going on. But I'd have a drink with him.
9 girls in a day. That's his record.
He said that? I believe it.
Yeah, I think I'd have a drink with him too, man. I mean, anybody he's got some stories, I'm sure, He might have fucked one of my ex-girlfriends.